Welcome, everyone, to the Chuck Grimm Show. I have been out of pocket for quite some time, and I know my hair looks like I just dipped it in some lard. But I had to address some stuff today. But I've been outside, and I've just had a whole lot of shit going on. So I just put on Twitter, and I put this out there. I said, if Matthew McConaughey had any clue, he would know more laws on guns is not the answer. I mean, not the answer. Black guy in West Virginia was stopped by a woman with a gun, and he had an AR-15. Crickets. Nobody has shit to say about it. Media doesn't say anything about it. Nothing. It was the cowardly-ass cops that are to blame for not being proactive and the shooter for killing. Let me just tell you something. And I just want to, and I'm not one of these going Monday morning quarterback this shit. It's not like I haven't. This is my first rodeo. I was a cop back in the 90s. And let me just tell you something. You couldn't have stopped me from going in there. One of us would have got our ass shot off. Period. Case closed in the story. Not my first time to be in where there was active shooting going on. But you can always tell where the cowards are. Some people don't need to be cops. They need to be basket weavers. Some people don't need to be leading cops. And some cops should be reevaluating whether or not they're going to follow an order that might cost the lives of children. So don't sit here and tell me that it's fucking guns is the reason, and more gun control is the reason we got 19 dead babies. That is not the reason, folks. The reason is you got coward-ass fucking cops and you got coward-ass leaders. Had it not been for the off-duty Border Patrol agent that actually stopped that son of a bitch before he killed anybody else, you'd have more dead babies. So don't tell me that shit. You got cops today that ought to be doing anything, Uber driving, probably for one, than being cops. And I've said that for years. You know, that's they got about as much business being a cop as I do a stripper. I mean, give me a break. And I'll say this again, you couldn't have stopped me from going in there. And thank heavens that woman went in and got her children at the behest of these idiots that was trying to stop her. Every single fucking one of those officers should be fired. Every single one of them that stood out there and did nothing should have their ass fired. Period. And the police chief, the one, whoever said stand down, should be prosecuted. He's the reason. Manslaughter. And let's get a bunch of celebrities up and let's just, that has never been in any kind of situation like that, to give us advice. What do we need to do? We need more gun control. Yeah, that's going to solve the fucking problem. Gun control is not the problem. Crazy ass people's the problem. You hear about the guy that rented the Home Depot truck, ran it down through a New York pathway and killed a bunch of people there. What about the Christmas Day parade black guy that mowed down a bunch of Christmas aid people? We going to ban Fords? He killed people there too. Oklahoma City bombing, pulls up in there with a truckload of fertilizer and blows the son of a bitch up and kills 3,000 people. Or roughly thereabout. Killed a bunch of them. Look it up. So I guess, as long as you don't use a gun and an AR-15, which is not an assault rifle, until you use it to assault someone. If I take this cup right here and I smash it up against somebody's head, it is an assault cup. Same way with this Walther PPK that I carry here. It is an assault weapon. Should I assault someone with it? Only carries 7 rounds. But that'll do the trick being an assault weapon. That's all I have to say about this. So if you celebrities want to continue to be idiots, there's nothing I can do about it. But gun laws are already on the books. The cops did nothing. He posted it on Facebook he was going to kill people. He went and shot his grandmother. His grandmother is a hero for being able to make it over there to call the cops. They didn't listen. They sent him to psychiatric help and let him go. He said he was going to do what he did. And they did nothing. But hey, you just don't want to tell anybody on Facebook not to wear a fucking mask that don't work. Don't do that. No, that's misinformation. That's medical misinformation. Can't say that. But this guy can get on there and say, I'm going to go shoot up a school. And that algorithm doesn't flag it. But I don't think it's Facebook's fault. Because even if they had notified the authorities like the grandmother did, guess what would have happened? Not a fucking thing. Because nothing did happen. And that's all I got to say about that. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.